What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Seraphic Thunder, and tonight we are playing Karma: The Dark World. I've been pretty excited for a couple weeks now to try this game ever since I happened upon it on YouTube. One of the people that I follow was playing the game, and I was like, oh man, I can't watch this because this is going to be something I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I want to capture it for the channel. So finally got the game. I think I got it a couple days ago and got a chance to start playing it yesterday, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I got the game. It is incredible, you guys. However, super noob moment for myself. I've actually fully played this game. Like, I've completed it, and we get to Clipchamp to edit the video, and what do you know? It hasn't captured any of the game audio. I was super sad, like, at the moment, because that's over 6 hours of gameplay down the drain. But I don't mind playing this again for you guys because, as I said, the story is incredible. The music is incredible. The visuals are just, they're really good, and I think you guys are really gonna enjoy the gameplay. So if you're here with me right now, do me a favor, hit that like button as it helps the channel grow, and subscribe and hit the alert bell. You'll be glad that you did. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into Karma: The Dark World. Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. December 27th, 1984. Act 1, Too Far Away.
Wake up. Wake up.
What is this place?
All right. Patient room number 2, Leviathan Hospital.
I don't remember what happened. Why am I here?
We look pretty rough. Actually, supposed to click it.
What happened to me? Who am I?
Oh wow, everything looks like it's glitching in and out of existence. Leviathan Memory Town. Huh. I had honestly forgotten this part.
Am I related to these people? Or are there others living here?
You people won't succeed. Come to the transition room after calibration. Okay. Connect, open, quantity 42, countdown 1542 or 1542 frame. Negation DE 12 seconds. Tape inventory 33. Tape licensing no. Print confirmation through. Don't know what that means. Even after playing the game, I don't know what any of that information means.
Is anyone there?
Enter the calibration room.
Welcome, Special Agent. Please have a seat. Performing visual calibration. Good.
I'm gonna leave it a little bright for YouTube because YouTube likes to make things dark.
Please go to the table. Performing audio calibration. The brightest galaxy I've ever seen was a diamond shrouded in ghastly dark blue flames. He sank into the dark ocean, invoking an apocalyptic wave. A reasonable dynamic range. Please stand at the marked location. Performing spatial calibration.
All right.
Excellent. Calibration complete. Good luck on your missions. Please proceed to the transition room.
Missions? What missions? I don't understand. Hello? Anyone there?
Freezer room. Holy. I actually missed that too. Emergency entrance and exit. Another freezer room. Everything looks so good. So vibrant. But that looks like something out of the Matrix. Test subject PDM 1325. Stage potted. Model 3rd generation proto. Quantity 3. Experimental objective. Observe if the 3rd generation proto will acquire better emotional stability when the duration of potting is increased. Note, some subjects may wake up earlier than expected. Please discard these immediately. Huh. Sort codes, clean, well, lighted place, San Francisco. Oh, excuse me. All right. They're clicking.
But before you come in, toss that useless failure onto the stinking pile of corpses for me, will you? Yeah, I'm busy working on something more important.
Well, that's mean. What? All right. This one didn't make it. Oh, it came out of here. So are they're grown? Hey, me too. Yeah, so I missed this before as well. So you see, like this one over here, it hasn't sprouted yet. Each one has 3. Except this one and that one, but it's in there. It just hasn't sprouted. This one woke up and I guess it just died.
Find her. I am unimportant. You have to put an end to this.
I just woke up in the room over there.
Ah, looks like you're finally awake.
Do you know what this place is?
Yes, of course.
And those
We
twisted things
don't
outside.
have the time for an explanation. Have a seat on that chair for now. I'm working on something else.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do that right away. Oh, this is us when we woke up. He was watching us. Are we wearing a camera? Okay. Anywho, so throughout the game, there's going to be these little boxes. Leviathan Corporation, Winston Institute. And they have, each one will have a little puzzle in it, right? Upon completing the puzzle, you'll get something from inside. Now, if you don't do this correctly, then you will fail the puzzle and not be able to do it. As you see, you have 4 choices. So the game's not going to let you choose wrong and, you know, just keep trying until you get it. It would defeat the purpose of it being a puzzle. This first time, I'm pretty sure I chose this one, but after I thought about it, like my choice could have been wrong. Like I don't like looking at this. Some of the other ones that we'll encounter later made sense to me. This one does not, but somehow I actually got the right answer. If anybody watching this knows why that was correct, please comment it down below. (1982) Dr. Jürgen W. Volz invented a groundbreaking device for the brain department. At last, the human brain can become as crowded as a Grand Central Station. Huh. And each one will have a little history lesson on the bottom of it as well. So many bodies.
most important part is you have to get out. No. We all have to get out of this place.
Wait. Who are you? What are you doing to me? Why can't I recall anything?
You don't know who I am? Mother didn't tell you?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Who the hell is Mother? I swear to you, I don't know a thing about you.
Well, that's impossible. For half my life, I have been serving her. One after another. You have never succeeded. None of you have. I put in so much effort to leave messages on the other side, yet none of you seem to care about them.
Hey, listen. This might be a misunderstanding. There are things I can't call to mind. I arrived here by accident. I can't be one of those people you speak of,
Only
right?
people can pass through the abyss. I cannot. I am trapped here forever. My memories... Wait. You're saying you lost your memories?
Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I woke up in a room, passed through calibration, and ended up here.
You do seem different from them. Those useless people out there. All they care about is doing their jobs. Perhaps... I'm saying... Perhaps you may succeed. If you wish to retrieve your memories, this thing can help you. No, you won't be lost forever like them. They're failures.
Finding my memories? No, I think you've got the wrong person. I've explained it so many times. I did lose my memories, but I'm not one of those people you speak of.
Listen, Abba. I don't know how you ended up here, nor do I care. But you got here, and that means it's your mission. You must find your true memories.
You're insane! What are you doing? Hey!
You'll meet me again.
Look at me!
On the other side. In a different form. Good luck, Daniel.
Where the hell am I? Why is everything so surreal?
All right. And now we're in this strange place. A huge obelisk. It's glowing.
Before I got here, that man said, I can find my memories with this? Damn it. Am I awake? Or did I never wake up?
March 25th, 1968. I was brought here. I recognized the outfits. They took my sister too. I've never seen her again since that day. Can I still return? To see my parents again?
Welcome. I am Mother. Next, we will use a series of images to show you the nation in which you reside and your future. Before we arrived, your nation was ravaged by a terrible war. People lived their lives in perpetual fear. When the Leviathan Corporation came, everything changed. We brought hope. And now, each new blood is required to serve the company. The company shall grant you your duties and guide you forward. Pain and hunger cease to exist. The gates to utopia shall always be open to those who serve.
8490. Your newborn social ID is 8490. You were born into an ordinary family. Your father was an outstanding scientist. Your mother was his assistant. They made considerable contributions to the company through their research. The company grants every new person who descends into this world a unique number. Each person receives their citizenship at the age of 14. We will now conduct some basic tests. Once completed, we will formulate your future path. Now, please try to push the blocks over without touching them.
All right.
Very well. Seemingly ineffective. Please try to see the images on the backs of the 3 cards on the table to your left.
I don't know.
Understood. Please look to your front. Please indicate the viewpoints that you think are wrong.
Okay.
Left. Right. Left.
Neither is wrong.
Right. Right.
Wow.
Left.
Please repeat your answer. This is your final chance. Please tell us your decision.
Right.
Good. You have passed the test. Now, please sign your name on this contract.
The Thought Bureau's missions are always confidential. Handlers and operators maintain a neutral relationship with one another. The more they know, the more dangerous it is. In the operations, everyone can be the hunter and the hunted. Nightcrawlers. That's what the people in the city call us. The Thought Bureau describes my duty as roam. Compared to the number of midnight operations, we spend most of our time in other people's brains, listening to what you hear and watching what you see. I don't know how long it's been since I last returned home. Where even is my home? All I remember is ever since Leviathan told me that my mother had passed away, I've devoted all my effort and time to my work. I guess, if she was still alive, she'd hate my job. I'm sure she'd say, once you start working for them, you'll become less and less of a good person. I'm thinking, maybe it isn't the job that changed me. Maybe this is just how I've always been. April 30th, 1976. It's the 4th year since I joined Leviathan's Thought Bureau. It's taken me 8 whole years to finally discover who I am.
Welcome. Welcome.
I'm Daniel McGovern, a roam agent from the Thought Bureau. My company ID is 8490.
Rome, huh? I'm Fred Ebbett, the current chief of this facility. Welcome to the Winston Research Institute. It's the back door, to be precise. I often hear that you people don't talk a lot. I thought this was just an ordinary theft. I never imagined a case like this would trouble a roam agent. Looks like there's more to it. You see, as a level B citizen, I'm familiar with your rules. Outsiders like me should not question, nor intervene.
Listen, Mr. Ebbett. You only have to tell me where the mailroom is. I need to receive a document from the Thought Bureau right now. Please don't hold me up in my duties.
I know you're here to look into that freak, Shawn Mendes. To your left, in the room where the lights are still on. Still, pardon me for saying this, but what happened at the Research Institute today was abnormal.
Okay. So he's a level B citizen. The large-scale pneumatic device in the mailroom is designed for use by citizens of level C or above for the purposes of direct communication with relevant departments within the company. Citizens below level C should refrain from approaching it without authorization. Any violation of this regulation will result in the dismissal and permanent disqualification from social level promotion. Remember, ignorance is strength. Winston Research Institute. That is a wild statement to make. Ignorance is strength. Dear Mr. Schmidt, according to telescreen records from the mailroom, you recently approached the large-scale pneumatic device. As your social level is only E, this is a major violation of the company's latest regulations. You claim that you were retrieving a transfer capsule that fell as a result of a mistake. However, a competent employee would not have made such a mistake in the first place. Tolerance of such behavior would pose a great risk to the company. You will therefore be transferred from your current position, incur a penalty of 30 social credits, and be permanently disqualified from social level promotion. Remember that your duties in your new post, BO Pipeline Maintenance, are still of vital importance to us. Be sure to learn from your mistakes and work hard. The company is above all else. The Winston Research Institute. So, Mr. Schmidt.
The clerical office is a mess. I'll have to ask finance for money to cover the repairs.
He's still here. Man, that stash is something else. Blue bottles. Science Research Technology Division. Medicated electricity. I want some. Open. I hate the doors in this game. Dear Sabina, it has been 8 years since I reported Chief Fred Ebert for taking bribes, but every time I ask the Thought Bureau for an update, all they say is that they're working on it. What could they be working on that takes 8 years? Thankfully, Fred seems completely unaware of it, or I'd certainly lose my job at the clerical office. I've made very few mistakes at work in the past 3 months, and there's a chance I may get a social level promotion. If I do, we'll have enough monthly social credits to have a child. Love, Hans. It's crazy. You have to be of a certain class to have a kid. Dear Mr. Mendez, as always, we shall meet at your home this Sunday. We hope that whatever you offer this time will be satisfactory. Unsigned.
Once you're in there, I can go home and sleep safe and sound. Ah, Mensch. Where did Henry put the umbrella?
It isn't completely like, I kind of feel like that's very similar to the real world now. Like, I would not want to have a child with my income, and I actually like don't have such a, I don't know, like I don't make minimum wage, I can say that, but even like with what I make, I wouldn't feel comfortable having a child, and not in this economy. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. So it already tracks that I got this one. Okay. Well, that's good, so I don't have to do it again.
I'm actually someone pretty important. I might even go to Syria.
This guy won't shut up. My goodness. Dear or date April 30th, 1976. Recipient ID 8490. That's us. Mission description. A theft incident occurred at the Winston Research Institute. The suspect is Sean Mendez, a clerk from the institute. An unusual incident has occurred at the clerical office, which is the primary site of interest for the theft, and Rome agents had to intervene. Your mission is to search for evidence of the theft at the suspect's workplace, the clerical office, and promptly upload the evidence. As a Rome agent, please also investigate the unusual incident in the clerical office. Note, telescreens at the investigation site are now accessible. Please make good use of them. The way these kind of are delivered, if you guys have ever watched The Umbrella Academy, it reminds me of that.
It looks like an ordinary theft, but I mustn't take it lightly. I'll check out Sean's workplace first. Perhaps I should take a look at the telescreen.
Employee disobedient behavior. 1423, April 30th, 1976. Joshua Schmidt, unauthorized approach to large-scale pneumatic device. Oh, that's cool. Like, you can move it and it highlights wherever the cursor is, basically. So he dropped the cylinder, but it was too close to the pneumatic device, which I don't even like see it in the picture. Maybe it's this thing, but they deemed it
Nothing of note here.
worthy of demotion, basically.
Mr. Abbott? Perhaps he went home. Good timing to take a look upstairs.
Mental calibration device. Blue bottle. All right. Shift schedule. And we're on here 8490 Daniel McGovern. So our last name is McGovern. Julia Schmidt is an agent, but maybe she's of no relation to the Schmidt that got demoted. Memory extraction device, memory recorder. Don't look back.
What was that?
Only had one leg. April 30th, 1976. I heard they're going to change all the paintings along the corridor. What a pain. Now I won't be able to remember my password by looking at the painting of the clock. An open box of sugar cubes, clearly a secret work time snack. Okay. Hmm. 15, but we can't see because big television heads in the way. 815. So that's our password. Thomas Becker, Carl Weber, Emily Newman, bribery, unauthorized access to storage room. Probably the sugar snacks that were in the desk. And they're awfully close, wouldn't you say? Dear employees, we have recently discovered that some employees are abusing their social level to enter certain areas and steal company property. Such behavior will not be tolerated. To prevent such incidents from occurring again, we have introduced area-specific ID cards. If this place is such a utopia, why do people feel the need to steal things? All right, storage room. Well, we see what they were doing in here.
Those markings look deliberate.
Oh, snap. Look at the print. They was getting busy. All right, Winston Research Institute. Supplier, Leviathan Daily Supply Station 3. Supplier address, Office, Building 3C, 2nd Main Street, Leviathan Experiment Zone. Got the order number, and it's to the clerical office. So, Barbara Fisher, 5 fuses, 20 ballpoint pen, and 10 notebook. So we need to go that way, but you guys haven't seen this yet. Come down here. The reason why we need to go this way?
Something's blocking the other side of the door. I need to find a way around it. Maybe I can go through the ventilation ducts.
All right. All kinds of sneezing would be happening right now with all this dust in the air.
What on earth happened here?
All right, which means I shouldn't have to collect this one again. April 29th, 1976. We've had a lot of blown fuses lately. I keep having to get new fuses from Becker. He has the memory of a goldfish though, and always has to look for the key to the fuse storage box. Today, I told him to give me the key so that I can save myself the hassle and get the fuses from the storage room myself. Remember, we saw that they ordered some fuses. My goodness. I shouldn't have to get this one again either. Okay, so the way to figure this one out, the numbers correspond to the symbols, right? So you're gonna have to do a little bit of addition. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Window, whatever that box kanji is. And then, I mean, I don't know what those kanji are, but then you come to the second one and it's got some different symbols. But some of the numbers, you know, the numbers are the same. They're just in different places, different symbols. So then this third one, it combines the symbols. and you will basically use that for the code for the desk. So if we look at it, it should be 3 plus 4, which is 7, and then 4 plus 3, which is also 7, and then 2 plus 2 is 4, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. So 7742 is the code, but I don't even think we can get in there yet.
I should try to get the power back on.
All right, so we have the fuse box key. Remember, 7742. My first playthrough, that puzzle took me the longest. I was staring at it for like 10 minutes. And we have power.
All I have to do now is find Shawn Mendes' desk.
We'll first do this. All right. Roswitha Macross, Candy Maker of the Year, 1976, for producing sweet, sugar-free, hard-boiled confectionery for level A citizens. For level A citizens and no one else. All right, and this is Shawn's desk. However, he too has a code. Dear employees, in such dire times, it is imperative that the Winston Research Institute focus all of its efforts on advancing our research. As such, we will not tolerate any form of indolent or irresponsible behavior. A series of measures will be introduced to penalize employees who fail to fulfill their duties, including revocation of social level and opportunities for promotion. We will not tolerate any errors or negligence, as these have disastrous consequences for the company. The company's strength is your strength. Winston Research Institute. Crazy. And here you can see monthly error report, right? This would be like I mean, not monthly in this world, but you know, some jobs have like production quotas. And this is kind of similar to that. Barbara is a company woman through and through. Carl has a total of 5 errors, but only 1 this month. Thomas Becker has 5 for a total of 21. That dude is he's gonna be out of here quickly, like with the quickness. And we see Shawn has been X'd out. He's no longer competing. I hate these desks. Okay, so remember, we got this lipstick, right? And this is the case for it. Password correspondence table. So if we go and we look, Club Diamond Heart Spade. All right, 6843. Shawn, the cripple who sits in the corner, has been acting suspiciously ever since he came to the clerical office 6 months ago. He's always lurking around. As clerks, each of us has our own password secured cabinet, but nobody actually puts anything important in them. Sean is the only one who changes his password first thing every morning. I caught a glimpse of him changing the password to today's date when I pretended to pass by this morning. Emily's, she kind of nosy. So today's date, April 30th, 0430.
Well done, Rome Agent. Please turn in all evidence through the pneumatic tube. You will then proceed to interrogate the criminal who betrayed the company. But remember, if I serve...
I will echo.
Sean.
Was a bit strange.
Stay there!
Where'd he go?
Makes no sense for a room to be that dark. Then we've entered the red room. We've got a scene that's playing out. Today's my birthday. Dad bought us beef, and we had an awesome dinner. Although he always comes home late, Mom says he's a great scientist. I want to be a scientist like Dad when I grow up. Aw. I hope I can be a scientist like my dad. Happy birthday to a sweet young lady. That's cute. Grace's room. So pink. Home. It's so peaceful. Spying on cows at night like a weirdo. End. Well, that was an interesting TV show. Did you guys like that? Okay. So, lightning bolt plus sun, moon, and then moon cloud. So the lightning bolt is plus, the sun is a cylinder. Sun is a cylinder, the moon is a star. And then so the moon would be star. So it's red. And then cloud would be that. My cat's tripping right now. She's like, I want attention. Oh no, I did it again.
The time is now 9:45 p.m. Concluding test 25. Damn it.
Is that Sean?
Just have to walk into the door. 21:44 and 21:45. More of those bodies that we saw in the first, when the game first began.
Understood. Professor, is there a way to free his consciousness from that huge body? Just like you and...
Same room, but it's dark now.
Verdammt!
Who's there?
Oh, bodies covered in this black goo.
What? Me?
That's the easiest I've opened a door playing this game. Oh no. What's with this static? I really hate that part. I hate torturing that dude. Okay. I saw a spider. I had to do away with it. All right. Everyone's kind of clicked up, talking to each other. Why is this one so thick? My fault. Oh no. Address, room 407, apartment building A27, 12th Street. Leviathan Experiment Zone. Name Sean Mendez. Alright, gas 701, electricity 8320. And then September 24th, 683 and 8145. So I don't know really what the numbers mean. I just know we're in the hole. And of course, if we don't pay it, we could incur loss of status and lose our chance to promote. Ever since that day, Dad's right leg has been like a cold piece of wood for some reason. He struggles to move around and always needs Mom to help him. I don't know why, but I hear them fighting every night. There's no hot water for the shower, and we can't turn on the lights at night. Damn. Oh no. It's distorted. Hans wants that promotion. Go this way this time. Huh. I know someone who is interested in the black material you used to study at the Institute. See if you can get me some samples. Money is not a problem. I'll drop by in 2 days and we can talk. Suspicious letter. Okay. Mom hasn't been home for 38 days, and Dad always comes home late. Every weekend, he makes me stay in my room while he whispers to some weird stranger. I like it when visitors come. They always leave lots of tasty snacks I've never had before. When it's my birthday, I'm gonna wish that Mom and Dad get back together and we can be a happy family just like before. It's kind of sad. Music is pretty intense. Mother Bear? That's so creepy. Jesus. Get me out of here. Oh. Well, now I'm gonna do it to all of them. Hold on, whoever's calling.
War, peace, freedom, slavery, ignorance, strength. Peace, war.
So not that one.
War, peace. War, peace, slavery, freedom.
Some of them are praying to it. Then some are hiding.
War, peace, freedom, slavery. War, peace, freedom, slavery, ignorance, strength.
We got the zoomies. Open the door. So you get an achievement right there if you do that puzzle without making a mistake. Dear Mrs. Heidi Mendez, we regret to inform you that your husband, Sean Mendez, an outstanding employee, was tragically killed while assisting us at an investigation. Leviathan always looks after those employees who dedicate themselves to the company. As such, we will provide you with basic Social Security until your children reach adulthood. However, please note that a proportional amount of social credit will be deducted. You may collect the supplies every Wednesday at 1500 at the side entrance of the Department of the Interior. Please note that if you are late by more than 5 minutes, you will be considered to have permanently relinquished your right to the subsidy. Everyone's time is also the company's time, and punctuality is key to the company's high efficiency. Please also make preparations to relocate to downtown within 1 week. Your family is currently residing in an apartment intended for high-level staff of the Winston Research Institute, and there are a limited number of such apartments. Thank you for your kind understanding. This place is Winston Research Institute is a horrible place. That goes without saying, though, I guess. I'm assuming you guys all feel the same way. Oh no. Rats. That can't be good. Mom's been gone for 131 days now, and Dad hasn't been home for 3 days. I don't blame him though. He must have gone to look for Mom. I'm starving. Someone knocked on the door this morning, but Dad told me to never open the door to strangers when he's not home. But I'm so hungry. Oh no. Okay. I guess we're going this way. Get me out of here. Yo, if that's not creepy. Ew, I hate it so much.
I'm sorry. None of this should have happened.
What? No! Ah! My head. What happened? Was I dreaming?
I need to send the evidence.
When did we get here?
Done. I need to get back to the Thought Bureau.
Oh, it opens this way. Hate it.
The Thought Bureau isn't far from here. I can get there on foot.
That we can, but we are gonna do that on the next episode. I think this is a good place to stop. We did quite a lot on this first gameplay, and I don't really know that I could say that we've learned a lot, other than this Winston Research Institute seems to be a pretty bad company. They're all over the place, and it seems like they control everything that everyone does. And if you go against the company's wishes, even in the slightest, you could be met with some pretty hefty consequences. But what do you guys think of the gameplay so far? Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I'm telling you, the story is gonna get like a lot deeper, and it's just gonna continue to get better from here. But having a lot of fun playing this again, and we will finish this, you know, I'll say pretty shortly, but it'll be released in episodes, because as I told you guys at the beginning, my first gameplay was like over 6 hours. So we're gonna try to do everything we can and learn everything we can, but that will be for another day. With that, guys, I'm Seraphic Thunder. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you still are, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button so you can see when I release the next episode of Karma: The Dark World. But hey, really have fun playing this for you guys. I'll see y'all soon. Y'all take care. Peace.